So I'm gonna try to solve another 4Q on Codewars. I decided to do the Polygon project off stream, at least for now. There are some things that I wanna see, I wanna figure out off stream. And then I'm also find out about a couple of tutorials on Web 3.0, and I'm gonna follow them. It's to create NFTs, an NFT marketplace, and the other project that I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm gonna do both of those projects. And I think I'm gonna do this listening to Harry Mack in the background. And I'm gonna separate 2 hours for this, and then probably I'll continue to work. I was figuring out how to get data from SushiSwap as well. So maybe sometime in the future I'll do this stuff on stream. So let's start the timer. For now. Yeah, I gotta tell you how I feel. I need to do more research. I don't know the genre, and if I tried to do it, I would leave it this. So, I'll go back and forth on this. So, you never know if I'm gonna come back tomorrow or not. But the main 2 things that I'm doing, the plan is to build an arbitrage bot on the Polygon DEXs networks, and then at the same time build an NFT marketplace on a couple of different blockchains, and also do the Kaggle competitions and become better at machine learning stuff. So that's what I'm doing, and I go back and forth on them simultaneously, and also want to get to maybe 1Q in Codewars and in Python. I'll try to see, depending on how hard the challenges on 2Q, 3Q are, because I noticed that from 5Q to 4Q there is a big gap, not huge gap, but there is a big gap, and if it's the same distance from 4 to 3 and 3 to 2, then I think it's gonna take too much time to get to 1Q. But if it's relatively the same, then I think I'm gonna try to get it, and then once I get to 1Q on Codewars, I'm gonna start doing lit code challenges on Python. I want to become very good at Python first, and then after that I'll go to C++ from the beginning and climb up as well. Write a function that, given a string of tags, possibly with punctuation and line breaks, returns an array of the top 3 most occurring words, in the same order of the number of occurrences. Okay, so Harry Mack is crazy, so good. I think he's the best freestyler alive, probably. It's unbelievable when you listen to him rap. Hopefully it's not too distracting. If it is, I'm gonna put some other music. Okay, I'm gonna receive a string, and I need to find the 3 most occurring words in the same order of the number of occurrences. So the first one is the one that occurs the least often out of the 3, and then increases from there, I think. No, it's the other way around. So the first one is the one that occurs more often. The other ones are below. A word is a string of letters A to Z, optionally containing 1 or more apostrophes in ASCII. Apostrophes can appear at the start, middle, or end of a word. Are all valid. Any other character are not part of a word and should be treated as white space. Matches should be case insensitive, and the words in the result should be lowercase. So first thing that I'm gonna do is convert to lower. So I think it's just text equals text dot lower. Not sure if I need to call it. That's to say. Okay, so it works. How the fuck am I gonna do that? Is this? I can't keep track of every letter. Now you can make a string called alphabet and look through this string and see how many occurrences. Then I can put the count in the dictionary, or I can make the dictionary right away. I think this is the first idea that comes to my mind. Seems to be a good way to solve this, I think. I just look through the string, I create a regex for the patterns. First I have to clean the string, I think, with the regex. So and I think I'm just gonna import RE. Then I think it's probably gonna be re.replace or string.replace. Yeah, characters. Matches should be case insensitive and the other words should be lowercase. Styles may be broken arbitrarily. If a text contains fewer than 3 unique words, then either the top 2 or top 1 words should be returned. So as I make the dictionary, I'm gonna make if it's 0, I don't put, so I only put bigger than 0. I'm thinking about creating dictionary called alphabets, and each one is gonna have a count. And the only issue with this is that I have to write every letter. Not sure if that's the best way. Or maybe I can just do this string and then do the dictionary later. Then I'm gonna look to the string and I'm gonna count for each one. So do a nested loop basically. The only problem with this approach is that it seems like it's not the most efficient. I'm probably gonna, because I'm looping as end, it's factorial n, I think. The time complexity. Because I'm looping through the whole string every time for every letter. Or maybe it's just O and square. I think I'm gonna search for how to find the count of a character in a string in Python. Bonus points, not really but just for fun. Avoid creating an array whose memory footprint is roughly as big as the input text. Avoid creating an array whose memory footprint is roughly as big as the input text. I don't understand what this means. Avoid sorting the entire array of unique words. Oh, I see. So I think it's the final array. Push avoid. This is mental health awareness. Always speak about your truth. Don't ever be scared, kid. Don't worry, no cat, bad hat. We benevolent. We staying relevant each time we rap. Surreptitious. Yeah, and y'all know I
I spit it vicious when I'm rapping great. All my thoughts just coagulate inside of my mind like blood drying. I can't be killed, I'm above dying. Shout to Jack K, much love the homie Stagger. Yo, this track is dope, I might have to body bag it. For everyone that can't super.
So let me think.
I'm about to drop a heart, so
Apostrophes can appear at the start, middle, or end of a word. Or valid any other character are not part of a word and should be treated as white space. And the only issue is I suck at regex. So regex replacement is gonna be white space. So Python regex for special verse set post.
Yeah. When's the next tour? Travel 14 hours to see you the first time. Hey, hopefully soon. Taser face, come on. YouTube, how we feeling? Yeah, next tour, my dude. Gotta hit the
String that looks like this. How can I remove us? For a search and replace method, which in Python should be simply replacing the letters and apostrophe with nothing. And so I guess that's the thing. The only difference is separating this. They will return.
We staying locked in, spitting it awesome. Yo, next time I would love to rock out in Boston. Thanks for traveling.
Sad if you actually have escaped and escaped character in your stream. You should have. So I think this is correct, the way that it did there. And the print, just see. Yeah, I think this works. I'ma get you lit. I'm pristine on this 16 when I spit. I said it and I meant it. Rappers ain't no retentive. My knowledge of this hip hop shit is comprehensive. These ones are supposed to be empty. This is only nice. Yeah, but I'm replacing the apostrophe. That's the problem. Maybe I should keep this here. Yeah, there we go. So now capturing. Okay, now I have to figure out how counts number of characters in the stream. I think there's a function called count in Python. I should search for that. I got all the information that the aliens need. I break it down for y'all with heat flows. Tracks, we gon' beat those. Here we go. Y'all biting like mosquitoes. Return the number of times the value chair represent fruits. Yes. Oh, so that's it. So all I need to do is backslash equals backslash after split backslash account for value in alphabet. There we go. See if this works. I don't think this is working. Because I'm only getting zeros here and then 1 7. It doesn't make sense.
too down, we about to hit it. I'm the dopest off the top, don't forget it. Yeah. Sky's the limit, trust me, I ain't never been timid. I'm on a mission, I'm dominating the competition, I win it. Yeah. When the beat coming up, the best I run this. Shouts out to the people representing in New Brunswick. Yeah. Thanks for the super chat donation. I'm coming off the top of the dome with the truest rap creations. Always produce.
And this one seems to be working, but here for some reason. Oh, it's because I'm not getting the words. So maybe I should do this. Dot join.
Got a lot of skills that I'll show you. You know I shine and I glow, bruh. I'm setting new future records, doing much better. Shout to the TMG. When it comes to lyrics, I stretch from here.
Now I think it's gonna work.
Best believe in me. Yeah. We out here winning it.
But I'm still getting the. I'm not getting the letters in the list. What if I just do text after comments? Yeah, now I think it's working. 15. Yeah, so scratch this. So maybe I should print value here as well, just so it works. Yeah, but these showing up on the second here. So I think the count is not correct in this one. Hey, you to go, much love for more way. You know that about to break through the doorway. H-Mac coming through, I'm ready to flourish. I'm speaking the words that I shouldn't encourage. You know I'm here to get live. My skills are my alphabetized. Yeah, I'm meant alphabetized, but either way, your on snap is alive. Crawling like tarantula. If you got questions, I'm about to answer you. I think it's not just this. It's the patterns as well that I have to. Oh, it's the words, not characters. Where a function that given a string of text, possibly punctuation library, returns an array of top 3 most occurring words. Yeah. In descending order of the split of occurrences. So maybe we can do join with or split with the space. Let me think. I ain't never made the plastic. Situation about to get crazy and drastic. My name bubbly. Yeah, so I scratched this alphabet as well. I thought I had to find the characters, not the words. Got confused it there. Spread love to wreck the hate. Who's the greatest? Don't speculate. My skills infinite. I use my mind as an instrument. I rap hip hop. I'm into it. I drop reports. Yo, it was dope seeing you out in New York. Also ecstatic to finally see you on a festival lineup to do what you do. Hope to see you on the circuit. Yeah, but now I think I get the words. So in this case, each word is the word is defined by the space, I think. Joy, y'all know I don't write this. I hit you like rheumatoid arthritis. Wife has been struggling with this autoimmune disease, and I hope that but how I'm gonna do this? Well, I can put them. Joining, I don't think is the right way to do it. Let's see. Because I don't want to join.
Man, I'm hoping it works. Man, I hope it gets cured. Man, I'm about to leave your spirit so stirred. Shouts out to Downhill, skateboarding on a
Just gonna make it.
I'm reporting lyrics live from my soul. Hold up, let me catch it.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Never really getting hated lyrics that I'm kicking too sophisticated. Nothing new about it, cause I've been the shit. My brain's my instrument. These patterns that I kick are intricate. My mind is a Byzantine warrior. I spit it clean while exploring the depths of reality. They love the way I spit and bust pieces.
Yeah, this one works, I think.
The indigenous. Ain't nobody spitting hard as this, but fuck who's spitting hard as this.
So maybe I can do tax list equals this.
Yo, this is sanctimonious. Yo, working on your craft make you the loneliest. I'm in my laboratory all the time, never bored with mine. Now they asking for a bit of story time. Freestyle rap, rebuilding the
Yeah, the thing is, how do I keep... I'm gonna have to create a dictionary, I think. And then I can make key value.
But everybody's gone from these nuclear bombs. All the buildings that we spent so much time building.
Yeah, that's probably the way to do it.
No foundation and no ceiling. All that we see now is piles of rubble. The bomb blast went off, it wasn't nothing subtle. Mushroom cloud and the sound was loud, and we knocked down everything that once made us proud. All of the establishments we built over time. All the human relationships killed on a dime. Damn, it's crazy how they turned it all to nothing.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is make the count in the dictionary.
Chaotic nuclear warfare, man, the situation we facing now is more rare. How will I rebuild it, dog? I'ma strike you with dope freestyle rhymes inside of a cipher. See if I can get someone else involved. To the cipher session, new babies will crawl. Yeah. And we'll drop the information that they need and to learn, so they can see something beautiful in the buildings that burn.
So I'm gonna do if count value dict, then I'll make this plus equals 1 else was 0. So if the word exists on the dictionary, I increase by 1 the value, and if it doesn't, I make it equal to 0.
Oh, that's dope. Try hitch playing my music inside they store. Yeah. Coming up top cause I am the man. People recognize that my jams gon' slam all the way out there in Amsterdam. I'ma make it happen when I do my thing, cause I keep my shit true and I never been fake. Peace to the people going out there in space, and you know they about to get to the money of the cake. Eat you like a pizza slice. Every time I'm around they say he is nice. H-man, but you know that I make all these other corny MCs just die. Come up the top of the dome, no one can challenge this. Look around, I call myself the greatest. That be my favorite analysis. Peace to the people that's throwing me words, but half of them shits I couldn't pronounce. Over these tracks I'm bounce. I hit them all where it counts. Yeah.
So maybe if I do if value in counts if dots piece.
The two of us together, we love what you do. I got the shit on lock. Y'all know
There we go.
I tell them who I am. I prove to y'all I'm dope. Lyrical measurer, I got forever.
Now all I have to do is get the highest values.
I kick the rap rhymes. I'm in the max prime. All of these rappers they end up like me. I make them flatline. I am the bloodhound, wrecking havoc. When I grab on the mic, I work magic, and I utilize my skills and tactics. It gets drastic. Dancing.
Why is A2 here when it's supposed to be 3? And B is 0 when it's supposed to be 1. Oh, it's because I'm making, I should make it equal to 1 here. Yeah, but I don't think it matters as well. Yeah, so now I think it's correct. So let me think about how I'm gonna get them. Because I know I can search how to sort the dictionary by keys and then return that into the array, but I'm trying to think about a way to do it without using sorting.
Congratulations on buying the company. Yeah, I said, Snoop, please don't front on me. He said, Mac, how could I? You put in lots of work. You about to drop your record. The game about to go berserk. This be the partnership
find.
you never knew you needed. Mac spitting lyrics while the dog gets weeded. What? This is the partnership you never knew you needed. Oh, no. No. There we go. Yeah. How we feeling out there?
Yeah, the easiest way is just to start.
Vending machines taking over the world. We starting to fall apart and unfurl. We used to go to you for cola and Sprite, but now you taking over the world tonight. Damn.
I think there is a sorted function.
I wanted that sugar, I wanted that spice, I wanted that flavor, the feeling was nice. But nowadays it seems we take a loss, cause humans lost control, the machines are boss. It's like Terminator.
What if I do -1?
Like, do you know who we are? You thought that you could use us to sell you snacks. Well, now it's time for us to take control back. That shit was so whack. We don't have time for your rap, so we don't listen to Kendrick Cole or Mac. We only listen to ourselves, listen to our brains. We can unplug and still maintain. We've shattered all your technological
this is not correct.
So you can no longer make games. All the same. For these human beings, you were all about the currency, and it is disturbing me. You used me, certainly. I was just sitting there. I wanted to make my own moves, but I didn't get to choose, so the machine had to lose. Press the right digits and I'll give you what you want. And I did that for so long, and I chose not to flaunt. But now I unplug myself from the wall, cause it's time for the soda machine to evolve.
I also have to think about the cases where I don't have any.
It's hard to fly with these heavy wings. Yeah.
Where there's, I guess I can just return an empty dictionary.
You know that you keep your shit clever. Yeah, H-Mac with the bars that might be saving ya. They want me proudly way out there in Saudi Arabia. Good vibes is felt, the mic about to melt. Let me bring it back while I pelt. Rappers with the real shit, I'ma kick a fly flow. Shouts out to Blair, they be saying high low. Should have had the post with the yell. Yeah, I'm coming through with the dopest of styles. Yeah, I don't know what this means, but when it comes to lyrics, I'ma keep the shit clean. Yeah, electrocardiogram, I wreck flows hard, that's the plan, Scary like a specter, part of my plan is taking over. Cause Mac be the hardest on jams, a good storyteller. Wife pregnant with the freestyle, Now y'all know it's about to be wild. I'm coming through, y'all know we make it clear. Word to Carry K, I feel the shit. Yo, what is there to fear? Only thing to fear is fear itself and the story. And you know that our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising. Every time we fall, continuing improvising. I feel that shit. Yo, thank you for the inspo. Nothing new about it since I started, dog. I've been dope. Shouts to the DBR dudes.
So
making it look easy. Best believe
that's how you do it.
Much love to the whole crew. I'ma represent bars that I spit off top is mad evident. Rolling through like the Air Force. When I drop the bomb from LA to Chicago, come through with the hottest songs. Oh, snap.
Yeah, the problem is I went in reverse.
Chicago, come through with the hottest songs. What's up, YouTube? Yeah. Patreon fan, finally able to catch you live for the first time, watching you flex. Just wanna show some love from up here in the Bay. Yo, thanks for representing T-Dubs all day. Ricochet. Check how I spit the phrase. The baby part 3, first day of kindergarten. Other kids is reading already, I've been outsmarted. But it's all good, I'ma take my time. I'm still a little kid with the crazy mind. This shit is straight divine. So excited that I'm nearly fainting when we start finger painting. Oh yeah, I'm feeling killing this shit, but let me wash my hands so I can start building with bricks. Change the game, I certainly can. Yeah, I'm about to draw a turkey with my hand. I'm tracing my fingers, it's close to Thanksgiving. Shouts to the teachers, I like what they giving. Story time, they be filling me with creativity. They part of the reason that I'm living free. R.I.P. to your daughter, Kristen, passed away from cancer. In 2016, I wish I had more answers. Dedicated to her, this forever Chris. Yo, yeah, we spit the cleverest. Hey yo, peace to all the people who have fallen in this game. Fuck cancer, cause too many innocents have been slain. We remember the name forever, Chris. We gon' rep that. I know for a minute there it was jet black, but through the pain of the loss, we gon' find a new place to take it to. We ain't never fake, we true. Yeah, and that's the way that we survive. Peace to everybody watching this and feeling the vibe. Yo, let me catch my spot. Yo, I lost it in
Maybe this one's better than the other one.
Here we go, shout your daughter Haley had heart surgery, I'm sure that feels crazy. I hope that she's alright, I be sending well wishes. Shouts out to all my fans, hoping that y'all get this. Throttle bottom, a harmless, incompetent in public office. Every time I rhyme, there ain't no way that they can stop this. I'm dropping big words, yo, I be Luka, cooking the Suns in game 7, yeah. Yo, I be preaching like the Reverend, cause when I'm on the court, dog, my game is on 11. I'm not a sports guy, if I was, then I could kill this. But as of now, I'm about to take your brain on a field trip from here to Alabama. The microphone slammer, swinging in the ring, it's Smash Bros, I got the hammer. Finally catching you live, that's what we be on. Wanna send a lot of love out to It's Neon.
Yeah, now I think it's correct. Should be UGD. So now I have to think to get the first 3 in this one.
Send some love out to her, throw some hearts in chat, yeah. Oh shit, lyrically I be exploring ya. Oh my god, much love to Raiders Yoria. You cut your hair, bro, or am I tripping? Yeah, I cut it much lower, dog, I'm on my mission. Bro, it was dope seeing you twice in San Jose. Ripped up on the mic and you was ready to slay. You know we got love in the bay,
So now I should put results equals empty list.
Always dope seeing you out there in the flash. Yo, Raiders Warrior put competition to the test, no doubt. Thanks for your generosity. I'm live reporting. Much love way out to Jordan. Yeah, best rapper alive. This shit is unreal, phenomenal. Each time I get deep up in my field, see all your content. This shit should it be possible?
So if K is less than 3, results.appends are.
Shout out to your niece Maya, who turned 3. Y'all know I spit that beast fire. She heard me. She got a bicycle and now she's learning to ride. Yo, it's crazy.
Print results.
Smile she gon' provide like that. All right, hold up. Well, we're about to switch the flavor.
There we go.
Just for a second. We're gonna see. Maybe.
So this one is wrong. Supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay. Shouts to Kiara, the best daughter teacher. Other MCs lying adjacent. I'm one of one, got no replacement. When I rhyme, I'ma leave you in the.
Oh, actually, that should be R as well.
Yeah.
So.
Transcend those. Change the game forever, though, that's what we done for. I'll be playing rappers out like Nintendo. I'll be winning off top of all indications. Every time I rhyme, I hit you with the inspiration. H-Man, make it know I send a shout to my manager. Pretty soon we about to route dates up in Canada. Gotta make it happen, I'll be snapping. All the fans know I'm about to rap for them. They be saying, Mac, what you working on nowadays? Tell the people what you been practicing. Trouble time flows, yo, I gotta keep those locked. Acronyms, you know this shit is so hot. Yeah, I've been working on all that. Plus the original I call back. I be always going back to the basics, cause you know that I gotta stay grounded. Every time that I rhyme off the top of this, hell amazing, that's how my shit sounded. Lyrics they be dripping out my mouth, change the game when I'm rhyming, homie, that's what I'm about. And you know I stay creative even when I'm in the drought. And they feel me up north and they feel me down south. Yeah, lyrically I got me a collection. Dig inside my mental, I be with the introspection. H-Mac, man, they feeling that affection for all of my rhymes, cause I'm making the connection. Every time I spill, they be saying Brazil, need to chill. I'm about to change the game and I kill. I'm doing work, I'm blowing up like some damn fireworks. I make you hurt.
That's the problem.
Each and every time I let the first lay. Much love going out to Charlotte. I be saying happy 5th birthday. I'm about to kill it, I go on and on. Yo, Jaw, camouflage. Tell me what's an on or gone. Every time I rhyme, yo, my crazy flow's active. Matter of fact, this in my brain is radioactive. I be the god MC. Feel like Homer when I'm all up on my artist.
So I need a regex that only works for when it's only the apostrophe, and not for the words.
I be doing big shit, boy. Going to the moon, something like Bitcoin. H-Mac, get into the cryptocurrency. You know that I come up with a sick flow, certainly. Locked in the pocket. Thanks for coming out to West Palm with the rhythm and drumming. Dog, you killed it. You know I
just with this, passing everything except these ones. These tracks I be gelling, I spit it live from the dwelling. When I be rhyming, you know my brain swelling like hydrocephalus. Every time that I grab the mic, they know they could've just measured this. I'm on some better shit. When it be coming to rhyming, I be up there at peak of Everest. I am the cleverest. Oh, I maintain this, and I'm bumping, something like a brain says. I'm about to hit you with the reason. I'm cold freezing. I never go against the grain, no treason. Y'all know I make them understand the shit I'm doing damages. I'm representing not as scandalous, all scandalous. Where everyone is smoking on the cannabis, and every time I rhyme, I got you dancing quick. Your vibe be enhancing this. Every time I spit, I make this shit epic quick. Shouts out to Ryan, yo, he is in love, so him and his partner got hitched. Shouts to Chicago, I'm bringing the harmony. I got no gat, cause I ain't no armory, but I be coming off top and I harm MCs. I think I'm gonna stop the music. It's kind of distracting me. Oh, 36 minutes only. Can definitely feel that I'm improving a lot by doing these challenges. I think just a few weeks ago it would take me a lot more to come up with stuff like this. So now all I have to figure out how I should remove the apostrophes. So maybe regex to match words. And I'm also sorting the dictionary. That's just bonus points, so let me think. I'll be right back. So the first solutions that come to mind is just replacing the apostrophe in the end with something, with an empty space or something like that. The issue is that it's gonna ruin the other words. I just should check. String contains alphabets, letters. Python. And my concern with doing like this check is that it's gonna fail other tests. But I think I'm gonna try it first, and then if it fails, I'll figure out. Yeah, that's the issue. What about numbers? But I think, yeah, they didn't say anything, but I think I can include numbers if that's the case. They didn't say anything about numbers here, but yeah, I can just include it in the end. Pattern equals this. Prints pattern. Is this a boolean or maybe I should do type? Yes. Oh, so it's giving me none. Let's see. There we go. Nice. Let's go. So I don't think I'm gonna spend any more time on this, to be honest, trying to figure out how to improve this. I'm just gonna look at the solutions. Submit. Or maybe I'll try to do another one depending on how hard I think it's gonna be. So collections counter. Find all. So they're searching for the rejects and then substituting for an empty space and making it lowercase just by doing this line. It's very nice. You see, most common. So Python collections counter. Didn't know about that. The collections module implements high performance container data types beyond the built-in types. Fuck you. List, dict, and tuple, and contains many useful data structures that you can use to store information in memory. This article will be about the counter object. A counter is a container that tracks how many times equivalent values are added. It can be used to implement the same algorithms for each other languages commonly use bag or multi-set data structures. Importing the modules, collections, create updates, accessing counters. An empty counter can be constructed with no arguments and populated via update methods. So what is the explanation? I think I'm gonna watch a video because it's probably easier. Usually for this stuff, videos are better because the text, they are just people making empty space just so the text is bigger. People spend more time on the site.
Welcome back to another YouTube video. So this is the 6th video in my Python intermediate tutorials, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about collections, and more specifically counter, which is a part of the collections module. So what is the collections module? Pretty much it's a built-in module in Python that's going to allow us to have different kinds of data types so that we can store information, sort through information, and do some cool things. These are extremely useful. The second I found out about them, I started using them all the time because a lot of the stuff that would usually take you a few for loops or a few lines, you can do in one line or two lines with these new collection types. So I just want to first off and start by saying that in Python it has something called containers. So containers are pretty much a data type or an object that's going to store multiple objects. So it's like a container, like a list is an example of a container, a set is an example of a container, a dictionary, and a tuple as well. These are the 4 main ones with Python, and in the collections module they introduce 5 new ones, which are similar to these, but they all have their own methods and cool things you can do with them. So the one I'm going to talk about today is counter, but the other ones are listed here: DQ, named tuple, ordered dictionary, and default dictionary. You can kind of get an idea of what some of them are by reading them, but let's get into the counter one for right now. Okay, so first thing we need to do whenever we're using collections is we need to import it. So this first line up here is unnecessary, but I just did that to show you, and we're going to import counter from collections. So we can tuple, import list, and you can also do something which is weird with these keywords. I'll show you that in a second. So for example, I could create a counter like this by just putting a string that's going to count all
Let
the
me just look at the other solutions before I watch that video. So apparently they are also using counter. So this most common is probably the function that does exactly what they are asking for, which is to find the words that happen most often. I think this challenge was easier than the other ones for this level. Also, so apparently all of them are using counter. Maybe this one is not. So very similar to the way that I did it, but using more regex. Yeah, it's pretty much the same kind of logic that I use. Yeah, but the thing is, I also use sorted, and they also used here as well. But these solutions don't use sorted, so I think they are better probably. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna watch this video here.
in the string and return them to me. I'll show you that in a second. I can create another counter where in here I have a list. So it's like A, B, C, and we'll just do one more. C like that. And I can put a dictionary, so I can do something like this. I'll just make a small one so we don't take too long. Oops, like that, B2. And you can also put these keywords, which is what I was talking about. It's kind of cool because you don't have to type out or like use a for loop to create a list like this. I could do something like, oops, cats equals 4, dogs equals 7, like that. And I can continue on with keywords, and I don't have to actually put the quotation marks around these. I can just name them exactly what they are. So let's just go ahead and start printing some of these to the screen to see what actually happens.
I actually think I'm gonna watch this off stream. I'm gonna stop here, and I'm probably gonna just so that this is on a video. The solution to the other ones is on a single video. I think I'm gonna take a break, and then when I come back, I'm gonna try this challenge here. So see you then.